Welcome to the channel. So today we're reviewing the LinknLink eSeries of products, but focusing on the eHUB as the crown in the jewel. This is an amazing piece of technology that takes the best of one of our favorites, the Broadlink RM Pro, miniaturizes it to less than 1/3 of the size, and then goes one better and adds a millimeter wave presence sensor. That's 5 sensors in one, and not just a PIR, but a millimeter presence sensor, and not temperature and humidity from within the sensor, but externally on the USB data cable. So it's super accurate, not to mention that it's mains powered, so no more batteries. Sorry Panasonic, looks like you're out of luck with this one. And you get all of that for $49 USD. Link in the descriptions. I cannot think of another device that gives you that much functionality for such little money and in such a small and compact size. And if that's too overwhelming for you, there are two other devices that are even cheaper. The eTHS is the same form factor as the eHUB, but drops the motion sensor, the IR and the RF control, but gives you the super accurate temperature and humidity sensor with Wi-Fi connectivity and mains power for 19 USD. Or if you want the motion component only, then LinknLink have you covered with the eMotion. Not sure about the name, guys. It brought tears to my eyes just thinking about it. The eMotion gives you the millimeter motion sensor without the other sensors, and that comes in at 19 USD. I know which one I'm going to buy. Drop into the comments which one you'd like to buy. So let's dive on in and see what these sensors are all about. So what do you get in the box? Well, first you'll get the LinknLink eHUB sensor itself. It's an attractive tic-tac shaped design measuring 70 millimeters long by 33.5 millimeters wide by 18.5 millimeters thick. So it's super compact and easy to position and hide away with its included adhesive tape. The device has a micro USB power supply to the unit, and in testing it seems to run on any USB 1 amp 5 volt power brick, which is not supplied. So I don't think you'll have an issue supplying a power brick from your e-waste power brick drawer. How very Apple-like of you, LinknLink. Regardless, mains power is a huge tick in my book. It's a shame that LinknLink didn't move to a USB-C plug to power the device, but maybe that's to come in a future version. They have to leave some room for improvement for version 2, I guess. There is a recessed reset button, and those guru engineers at LinknLink have included a reset tool in the device. Yes, that's in the device itself, so no more hunting around for a paperclip. Then there is a nondescript hole that looks like a power jack. There is nothing in the documentation as to what this could be, but I've asked the question from LinknLink and will drop it into the comments when I find out. But if you know what it is, then please drop it into the comments so we can all find out what this mystery hole is all about. Finally, there is a multicolored LED on the end that shows the status of the device. More on that when it comes to the setup. You get a 1 meter USB-A to micro USB cable with integrated temperature and humidity sensor. As mentioned, this makes the accuracy of the measurements greatly improved as it keeps the sensors away from all those hot electronics. You get a comprehensive manual that walks you through the setup process and operation of the eHUB for the IR and RF devices, but we'll cover that later in the video. And finally, I'm not sure if this will be included into the final product, as it was not included in the user manual. As to what was included into the box, you get 3 NFC tags that can be used with the application. The eHUB and eMotion doesn't work at the usual 2.4 GHz for millimeter presence sensors and actually works at 5 GHz. This should make it even more accurate. The unit clearly lived up to that claims in my testing. As someone that used to work in the building industry as an engineering manager, I know many people that will be very excited about the inclusion of Modbus protocol support. This will make the unit attractive not only to the consumer customers, but also to the commercial engineers as well. The IR transmission covers the majority of the residential devices, and those familiar with Broadlink products will feel totally at home with the setup process. The RF transmitter covers not only the 433 MHz range, but also the 300 to 330 MHz range to give the widest possible compatibility. Just remember that although the device can do these ranges, the device must comply with regional legislations and hence might be limited to comply with the laws. Communications is through Wi-Fi and is super stable and lightning quick, which is what you would expect from a Wi-Fi connection running on a 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band to maximize the range. And to put the cherry on top, LinknLink offer you 3 years of data storage for your measurement recordings by the device. And since no one likes a subscription plan and everybody likes free, that's got to be a great deal. Home Assistant integration is available through Modbus. However, that's a whole video on its own, as this is a commercial connectivity standard that those gurus at LinknLink have included. I'll include links in the description to the Modbus integration with Home Assistant. However, as at the time of recording this video, LinknLink have an application with Home Assistant to have an official integration approved. I'll drop into the descriptions when this integration becomes available, and we'll aim to record a new video that walks through the integration process. All this comes from the team that worked on the Broadlink products, so that they know what they are talking about, and you know the products are going to be stable and dependable. Links in the description to all of the products. So let's dive on in and get the eHUB set up. So first off, we'll need the LinknLink application, which is available for Android and iOS, links in the description. Once downloaded, you'll need to create an account and specify a region that you reside in. Remember that once set, it cannot be changed, so pay particular attention to this. Now you'll be presented with the home screen and prompt you to install a new device. Press Add Device. Select Add a new device. Select eSeries hub or sensors. Select your specific eSeries sensor, in my case, eHUB. Press Next. Once connected, it will ask you for your Wi-Fi SSID. Use the drop-down and select your Wi-Fi. Type in your Wi-Fi password and select Remember Password and press Connect. Your eHUB will go through the connection process and connect your eHUB to your Wi-Fi network. Now you need to place your device into a specific room, in my case, study. Press Next, name your device. Give it an appropriate name and press Save. You can now name your sub-devices. If you don't wish to change these, simply press Save and you're done. Your device is now ready to use. Press Use Device Now. On the home screen, it will display the temperature of the room, the humidity in the room, and whether motion has been detected or not. Select the device that you're trying to add. In my case, I'm going to be adding the air conditioning. It will give you a disclaimer saying that it needs to be an AC remote full display, as it will not work with an AC remote with no or simple display. In my case, I have a full display. Press Add Application. My AC unit is a Fujitsu. Select Fujitsu. It will say that no models are available. Press Can't find my model. Now press Test Option 1. Now co-locate your eHUB with your air conditioning and use the buttons to test to see if it works or not. In my case, option 1 did not work, so I pressed Doesn't work. It will switch to option 2. Pressed Test Option 2. Again, test to see if the remote control works. In my case, this one worked perfectly well. Press Works well. Congratulations, the remote control your appliance has been added successfully. Press Continue. Select a room for where the device is located. Press Next, name your device. Air conditioning. Press Save. It will now give you tips for using your sub-device. Press I know it, and you're all done. You can now press Use my device now, and it will drop you back to the main screen for the air conditioning so that you can control it. You can now press the chevron in the top left-hand corner and go back to see that your eHUB is the actual major device and a sub-device is called air conditioning, which you can now control through the application. Now that we have the eHUB up and running with an application, we can link it into our chosen voice assistant. Currently, this is limited to Amazon or Google. However, Siri shortcuts is supported. To get the Amazon and Google integration working, head to the Me icon in the bottom right-hand corner. Press the third-party services. Select your chosen voice assistant, in my case, Alexa. Read through what will be required. At least one device is added under this account and can be operated remotely. Your current account is located in America, which is interesting because I'm in Australia, but this still works for me. Now press Link Now and simply press the link button. A link screen will be displayed. advising that LinknLink is now successfully linked with Amazon Alexa. The LinknLink eSeries of the eHUB, eTHS, and eMotion provides solid functionality at a truly competitive price. Mix this with the fact that the sensor has Wi-Fi connectivity and is mains powered, makes it a winning combination. The jewel in the crown of the eHUB, offering 5-in-1 functionality in such a small package, is hard to not pick as the go-to option for virtually all needs. The eTHS and eMotion offer similar value propositions at less than half the price, and on a case-by-case basis might be a better option for you. Although amazing for the size and cost, they are not perfect yet. The lack of simple integration to Home Assistant that does not rely on a propeller on your beanie hat will put a lot of people off. However, as this is currently already in with the Home Assistant team for approval, this will probably become a non-issue very shortly. I'll keep you across that and let you know when this changes. The motion sensor, although quick and accurate, does need to be aligned in the correct orientation with the logo or the icon facing in the direction you wish the motion to be detected. This is probably due to the millimeter wave sensor that is used in the device, as they do tend to face in the same direction as the circuit board. Also, there is no mounting mechanism outside of a 3M sticker, but this might be perfect for your user case. Personally, I found the width of the detection to more than compensate for this, and the mounting was not an issue. Overall, this product gets a thumbs up from the Smart Home Australia team if you're integrating it with Alexa or Google. And when the Home Assistant official integration is included, I'll be the first in the queue to be releasing a video and confirm that thumbs up. The LinknLink team have done a great job with the eSeries sensors, and as it's at the start of its product development lifecycle, expect great things. So I hope I gave you a good overview of the LinknLink eSeries products and that you are excited to try them out. Links in the description as to where you can buy them. There's still time to get this on your Christmas list. If you found the video helpful, then please consider subscribing to the channel and ding in that bell to be notified when content gets released. And if you'd like to become a member of the community and get access to early videos, priority questions, or support for the channel, then please go ahead and join. Until the next one.